solid ground. There's a certain type of stability that you get when Christ is involved. There is a certain type of foundation that is laid. There is a certain type of covering over that thing. God words don't go void. So whatever God gives you, there's a promise in that thing that is given. If God didn't give it to you, that promise is the stability. God's words is the stability. God's words is what holds it. There's a certain type of solidification that comes with what God has given you. That relationship, when it is given to you from God, there is a certain type of stronghold. There is a certain type of foundation that relationship is built on. You're not going to have that same foundation when it's not given from God, because the foundation is not there. You're building on rocky ground rather than solid ground. That job, there's a certain type of foundation with that promise, because God is giving it to you. So you know that if God is giving it to me, no matter what comes, no matter what, it could be a category 5 hurricane, it could be a tornado, no matter what comes, this foundation is still going to be solid. It's still going to hold. We can twist, turn, wiggle, swerve, but it's still going to be whole because it's built on a foundation that is like no other. Do you get what I'm saying? So we have to stop looking at things like that work that you're doing within yourself. And I love that you're doing it within yourself, but doing that work without Christ is doing that work on a muddy ground. It is not going to hold because you don't have the foundation that you need to hold that thing. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a certain type of foundation when you do it with Christ. It's a certain type of solidification. It's something so solid about it that nothing else can give you, because it is Him that is making it solid. When you have a covering with the Lord, it can't be touched in the way that it could be touched if there was no covering. So we need to really be looking at the stuff that we're receiving. Is this from God? If it's not from God, I don't want it. I don't care how it looks, because there's a certain type of foundation with what God gives us. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense, because I don't think a lot of us think of that. I think we think of that when it comes to the bigger stuff, but not the little stuff. That friendship that you're making, is it on God's foundation? Are you building it on that solid foundation? That relationship you're in, is it on solid foundation? That house you want, is it on solid foundation? You get what I'm saying? If it's not on solid foundation, if it's not from Christ, you don't want it, because it will tower. And not even just tower, it will literally demolish, because there's no solid foundation. You and that person can't build the foundation that person in Christ could. Because there's you and there's that person, but then there's something underneath you guys when it's rooted in Christ. Let Christ be the roots. Do you get what I'm saying? With everything that you do in life, make sure that Christ is rooted in it, because there's a